has won a
Yeah,
confidence
really.
motion following a sometimes
We
heated and
go.
bitter debate in the Dáil chamber over last week's fuel protests. However, it has led to a shrunken government majority after Junior Minister Michael Healy-Rae resigned from the coalition after accusing it of losing touch with the people. His brother Danny Healy-Rae also confirmed that he would no longer be supporting the government.
Fresh fuel on the fire of the energy crisis today after independent TD Michael Healy-Rae dramatically quit as Minister State for Agriculture, saying he can no longer support the coalition.
Because of the way that they have behaved, voting confidence in the leadership this evening, which in effect is what you're doing, I couldn't do that and be true to the people of Kerry that I've always backed, that have always backed me, and I just feel I had no choice other to do what I had done.
The now former minister's shock departure was immediately welcomed by opposition TDs, who just hours earlier had urged him to break ranks and go.
People of Ireland have spoken.
He's one of the farmers.
No, he's a PD.
Is he?
Michael Healy-Rae's resignation came during a government
That's not
confidence
his
motion in response to the fuel cost crisis.
Them boys
which
behind
had
the
initially seen
protest
coalition
and farmers
stop
and
and
then
defend
people
its
around.
I
position.
don't know.
Unfortunately, the largest assistance package of any European
Migrants and
country.
people with special needs.
Hey,
and
hey,
everything.
hey,
All
hey,
the
hey,
country
hey,
comes
hey,
to all the ones that
hey,
mess
hey,
with all the
you
ones
happy?
that mess with
Hey,
all.
You didn't have to read
Trying
that.
to,
okay,
they are
now
farmers,
it
but they're just
90%
they're
lower
strange.
than the
They
support
don't
we
think
are
is.
We are all
Funny.
concerned of people to our constituents and beyond. Despite the uncertainty, despite the global uncertainty, this government has
She just
acted,
made that
and we are among the first governments to respond in recent weeks.
A defence which fell on deaf ears among the opposition benches.
As you backslap, as you congratulate
Ready?
and flatter each other, just know
No,
that
that's not
beyond
going to go
your
with that.
bubble, people see a government that's out of touch, refusing to listen or act in their interest.
I've met the finest people and I have friends for life. And if I could do it all over again tomorrow, I'd do it with them. Because they're the real people of Ireland.
Including disappointed Barb over Media Minister Patrick McDonough's criticism on how journalists covered the protests.
Goodbye, Victor Orban. Hello, Patrick O'Donovan.
Government survived today's confidence motion by 92 votes
Are
to
we trying to
78.
One of these
But
farmers
when
on
Minister
top
gone,
side
there
of
was
the
still
country.
more curious the
Reservoir.
drama. Peter
Oh, what do you mean?
Giving out.
The whole country are giving up.
No, St. Matthew's.
No, it's the boys that were at the time to your face with the man from Westmeath. Down there, I was saying, you know, $500,000 for taxes. And that Mullally one, that East one, she's trying to get into the council and all that, but then Mullally,
The people
she's a horrible
that
girl.
were protesting, these were
She was
workers.
going around canvassing the
There
last
were
time, I
people
tell you
who
voting
slept
number,
in
she's an
tractors, who
independent.
slept in lorries.
She's a horrible
These are
girl.
taxpayers that
Oh,
are
she's
the engine
there.
that drive this country.
What is she from?
They
A
have
hot
been
on drive?
terribly unknown
No,
sector.
no, that's the plan.
They have lost
Not
faith.
from Port
That's not
I
the
couldn't teach them to my people, and in particular the people in Kerry who placed their trust in me to do
Oh,
what I did at all
they.
times. I'm a servant of the people of Kerry first,
Yeah.
and I'm a national politician also.
She's genuine.
But I have lost confidence in the leadership, in the way that I think they're distanced themselves from the problems on the ground.
And
They
have you
seem-
informed the Taoiseach of that before you made that statement in the Dáil today?
I'm not going to go into the negotiations and the way this panned out over the last number of days or the last number of hours and even late into last night. But the way I'll put it to you is, I had to do what I did because it was the honest thing to do for the voters, for the taxpayers. There's real hurt out there, whether it's with contractors, whether it's farmers, whether it's housewives that really feel that the government aren't listening to them.
And you
we-
say you had negotiations with the government in recent hours. Were you told during those negotiations that
That's
if
funny.
Danny Healy-Rae voted no confidence and left the government,
There we
that
go.
you would lose your ministry?
No, absolutely, that did not happen, and that's the honest truth. That did not happen. This was a decision that I took, along with my supporters, along
that's
with my
it.
family, and in conjunction with having spoken even late into last night with contractor groups. I was doing clinics late into the night before I came to Dublin overnight.
But I'm eager to find out what changed, because yesterday you posted a video on the internet in which you said that this was a good scheme, the measures were real and meaningful, and that everyone was being catered for. And you also said that you were deeply committed to doing your best from within government, in the position that you were in. So what changed between yesterday and today?
I
People
worked
are very well
Okay,
manned.
so
number of
thank
days,
you.
and into last week,
Go,
meeting
Hoodie.
with the different sectoral groups from
Get
farmers,
the game,
contractors,
get the game
and I
for
did
the
my
four
best along with
party.
the senior
You
minister,
know,
Martin Hayden, and others, my colleagues,
game,
Jimmy
whereby
Dooley, and Noel
whatever
Grealish
it
and
is.
others. We did our level best, but I think it wasn't enough. And people talk about a rainy day fund. It is pouring now.
That's
And
not what you
people-
said yesterday in that video that you posted. You
Well,
said
what-
that they were real and meaningful and it catered for everyone.
I know exactly what I said, because I worked on every penny that was got, including that 80th to March, and I
That's
don't
good.
people to avail of the scheme. And I'm obviously in favour of that 5
No, that's not a good
but
one.
it should have been more.
Hoodie.
Billions on reserve.
Hoodie.
At the moment, there is a real crisis, and the whole nub of why I had to resign today was I really believe that leadership of government don't fully understand the hurt, the hardship, the anger that is out there at present with this government. And my job is to be a Choctadala, a messenger of the people. I'm a servant of the people
Does
of Kerry
this
first.
show, though, you say you're a servant of the people of Kerry, but in government you represent all of the people of the country.
Of course I
Does
do.
this show that when the going gets tough, the Healy Rays are more suited to opposition than they are to government?
Absolutely not, because anybody that knows me personally, they know that when the going gets tough, that's when I thrive. But at the same time,
That's good.
when people are telling
Is he
me
finished with the
that
government
they
now?
are not
Hoodie.
the way the country is being ran at
Well,
present,
no, you might go
I
back in
asked
again
my
if there's a
speech
new
in the House
government
this
like
evening
that.
that this government and future governments, that they listen more acutely to the different sectoral groups, to the people on the street, and understand the problems and difficulties that are out there, and try to be kind and compassionate, and realise
That's good.
that if there is money on reserve, and if people need it,
That's not a good one.
even more so than the one I worked on.
Hoodie.
Independent TV for Kerry, thank you for joining us this evening.
You can undertake us and it could wear.
Well, let's cross over to Leinster House now and speak to our political correspondent, Micheál Lehane. He's standing by. And Micheál, it was a day of high emotions, a shocked resignation. You heard what Deputy Healy Ray had to say there. What's your assessment of the state of the coalition this evening?
I think the coalition is weakened. The House hasn't fallen in, but it is weakened. And of course that comes at the end of a period where it was on the back foot, most spectacularly and dramatically last week anyway. Today the government thought was a chance to shore up their numbers, to have those 94 TDs that are aligned to it on side. And yes, there were question marks around Danny Healy Ray, but I think for many in the government ranks, including some very high up, judging by the afterwards, were caught off guard by this decision. There were subtle clues that something was amiss, all right. Was in the Dáil chamber, and the chief whip sat beside him for several moments before he speaks, both looking dejected, it has to be said. Watching from the public gallery too was his son Jackie and his sister Rosemary, so something was about to happen, but people still across the government side.
No, that's not it.
What it does show though is that
Hoodie.
well known for their
Hoodie.
concluded that the protests of last week have left them too vulnerable to stay in government, and they have really walked out on an agreement that they reached that with the government 16 months ago or more, that they would be there for the long haul, but they've concluded now that is too risky. Michael Healy Ray saying it is the sight of grown men crying because of the cost of rising fuel that left them with no choice. There would have been local considerations too, and perhaps succession in the future around the Healy Ray dynasty, but it is telling that people within the government believe they are vulnerable. And I suppose what that all shows is, especially at a time when there is no end in sight to the rising fuel costs and the international volatility, that the road ahead for government certainly hasn't got easier today and looks increasingly challenging.
And we'll be speaking to Minister Safe Timmy Dooley later in the programme, but for now, Micheál Lehane at Leinster House.
Are
Thank
you
you.
getting anything at all? What are they getting
Fuel
in?
deliveries are on track to
Nothing,
reduce
so the
the
only
number
just
of
like 10
forecourts
cents
for
or
petrol
something.
and diesel to around 450 by the end of
Are
the
you
day,
ready with
down
this?
from
Where to go with this?
650 yesterday afternoon. That's according to
No, that's not it.
also
Good.
advising motorists that it may take a few